Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you do not know, my name is Lois. Welcome back. I know it's been a while. Honestly, I've been busy. This cannot be an excuse anymore, honestly. This cannot be my excuse anymore. So I do apologize, guys, but I'm back. I'm back with, I believe, what is going to be a banger. So, as you guys can see in the title description, we're going to be discussing, is love all you need in a relationship? In a thriving relationship, let's not forget that. Because people do have relationships, and then there are thriving relationships that are going on for like generations. Or until, they part ways and they die. But is love all you need in a thriving, goal-getting, loving, family-oriented, business, financially stable, or even up there? Is love all you need? Are y'all ready to discuss? Now, before we get started, I want y'all to literally give me your opinion because, like I said, this is a discussion. I want to see what you guys think. I want to see what you guys, what your opinions are about this whole thing. Is love all you need in a relationship? So, before we do get started, I want you guys to hit that subscribe button. I'm waiting for you. I'm gonna wait for you. Let me apply my lip gloss again. It's a little drafty in here. It's like, no, I'm kidding. But I am waiting for you to subscribe though. But yeah, subscribe, hit that red subscribe button, like this video, comment down below because I want y'all to literally comment. I want to see what you guys have to say. So without further ado, let us get straight into this video. Okay guys, so the reason why I wanted to do this video is not like I was just like, hey, I'm gonna do this video. This was not like planned or anything, honestly. Like, I'm supposed to be going somewhere else and I'm here filming this video because I was like, this is something that I've really been thinking about like for a while. I'm like, let me just actually make a video about it. And it just popped up to me because today I was at work and I was about to close and I was watching this YouTuber, I'm not gonna say her name, that I had been watching her for a very long time. Now, she was talking about how, is she single? Like, she asked the question, is she single? And, obviously she's single, boo to her and everything. And not only her, but there's another one who I've seen who also was in a relationship but broke up. And she's also single out of nowhere. And it's not only YouTubers or anything like that, but there are people that I've seen and I've experienced, like around family, around friends that I've seen that I've experienced that were like, they just break up their relationship. So that's where the question of, is love like the only thing that is needed in a thriving, goal-getting type relationship? Or are there other elements? Now, I feel like these things I'm going to be saying, obviously there are more, but these are my opinions, of course. I'm entitled to my opinion. That's why I want you guys to comment so we can have a discussion, okay? But yeah, is love the only thing? Me personally, I feel like it's not. And I'm gonna give you the ones that I feel like are also needed to be added to a relationship. But the problem is that, sometimes we go into relationships thinking, oh, he gonna love me, he gonna be my forever, he proposed to me, oh, it's over, y'all, it's over. Look. I got a diamond. It's over. We're gonna get married. And sometimes they're proposed to, and within 3 months, a year, what happened? They're not engaged no more. I know y'all know. I know some of y'all are thinking about certain people who have been engaged, who have been in relationships, and all of a sudden, it's not happening. Maybe it's you yourself. Me too. Maybe it's me myself. I've taken my advice and I've walked away, But let's all just think about it, okay? And honestly, we always have that mindset, but we don't always think that, hey, there are other things that we need to add to this relationship. And what are some things I need to look for before I enter into a relationship? So let's just start, okay? I have a couple of things I feel like are needed to be a part of a relationship where some people are literally walking blind. And maybe we can all share our thoughts as to what we need in a relationship to also help it thrive. So let us just get right into these elements, okay guys? So the first thing that I believe, and by the way, if I'm looking down, I'm looking at my notes because I had to brainstorm a little bit. So I believe that the first thing that we need in a relationship, and honestly, this is something that a lot of people are not gonna like want to agree with. But me personally, like I said, this is my opinion. Okay, you can also lay out your opinions, but this is my opinion. I really believe that we need God. One of the elements in a thriving relationship is God. Okay? Say it for loud. Hey, you ready? Say it louder for the people in the back, okay? You need God in a relationship, guys. Not only in a romantic relationship, not only in a parental relationship, not only in a friend. Like, you need God in every type of relationship that you're in. So, like, regardless of what relationship you're in, your sister relationship, family relationship, whatever, oh my gosh, whatever that it is, you need God in that relationship. And why do I say that? Now, God says that he knows the plans that he has for us, right? So, like, if he's leading us on this plan and then we just want to go and divert into something that obviously we know is not going to help us, we're the ones who have put ourselves in that situation. If we're aligning with God and what he's saying for us, if we're aligning with his principles, his wills, like his will and what he's planning for us, he wants the like best for us. Now, I'm not saying that like there are not going to be like trials and temptations, because there are, but of course we have to learn from them, and we need God in that situation, because sometimes people are just walking by their own sight and they don't know what they're doing. They're lost, honestly. As much as people don't want to agree to that, people are lost. And I feel like with God, all things are possible. With God, you're able to like understand why this is happening. You're able to understand, like, is this person good to me? You're able to discern those situations. And we're about to go into the next element. Okay, so the second point or second element I believe we need to like add to love in a thriving relationship is discernment. Discernment. Now, people like to call it their conscience. Call it what you may, but I believe that everybody has discernment. Like, it's something like you're hearing it, and I believe it's also like the Holy Spirit speaking to you, each and everybody. You know, you hear it in your mind, because sometimes, right, you're either like, this is for any type of relationship, because of course in every relationship you need love, but this is focused mainly on like romantic relationships. But of course you can use it for any other relationship. But there are people who actually just go into relationships knowing well that this person is not for you. You know well, you felt it in your heart, like, okay, like something is not right. But what do? We go straight into it. Now, when they come and break your heart, when she come and break your heart, then you're crying. Then you're bitter. Then this and that. Like, guys, we all have discernment. We just need to be able to use it. When you're feeling in like your heart where something is not right, you're not feeling at peace, that's part of the discernment. If you feel like this person is cheating, I believe that's part of discernment. But then you haven't really caught them yet, but you feel like they're cheating, that's part of discernment for me. We have it, we just don't use it. So like, instead of actually like figuring out what's going on, we're just gonna stay in the relationship. And then at the end of the day, when it's been 3 years later, 4 years later, we literally then get hurt, then it's literally becoming a burden on us, and we're the ones who our hearts are getting heavy. No, don't do that. You had discernment, use it. Don't do that. Don't stay in that relationship when you felt in the beginning like, hey, this is not gonna work out. It's kind of like red flags. You've seen that red flags, because as a person, I feel like you need to be open. Your eyes need to be open. Don't just be like, well, he came home at 12 and, you know, he has lipstick on his shirt. Oh, it's probably just an apple. What? That didn't even make sense to me. But yeah, don't. Guys, don't. You have to have discernment. No, guys. You have to have discernment. You have to, like, know certain things. If something doesn't seem right, your spirit is going to tell you. Like, you're going to feel it in your spirit. Do not tell me that there's something that has been going on, but y'all were, like, blindly to it. Like, unless you were not really listening to yourself, then I don't know. But everybody has that sense of, like, spirit. Like, this doesn't feel right to me. That's your discernment. So I believe that this is also needed in a thriving relationship to actually like make it work, or to even move to the next level. Okay, so the third item, or hey, which one am I on? The third item, or what I feel like is needed in a thriving relationship, is wisdom. Now, I feel like this kind of relates a little bit to discernment, but sometimes I feel like, common sense. common sense. I feel like as this generation goes on, we don't use our common sense, honestly. These topics are actually linking with each other a little bit, but we don't use our common sense. Like, say if you go for this bad boy, from Titi, like long time ago, say like this bad boy is bad for you. Say this bad boy, he sleeps with all the girls. This girl, she does all these things, but then you go for her. Are you using your common sense? And I like Yembisa, are you using your common sense? Are you using the wisdom that God has given to you? Me, Grandpa, I asked myself that question. I've asked myself this question a long time. So now I'm coming up to you guys. Are we using our common sense? Let me say it like that. Are we using our common sense? Are we using our common sense? In a situation like this, right? And I know like this can be a little controversial, but we're here for it. In a situation where you and a man have been dating, this one, it cracks me up because I'm like, why would you waste your time? But in a situation where you and a man or you and a girl have been dating for 10 years, let's say, because there's people who have been dating for 10 years, they have children, all these things, they're still dating, but y'all are doing marital things. I don't understand. In this situation, your common sense needs to kick in. Obviously, you see patterns. Like, there are patterns in a person. People have patterns. Like, there are ways that people do things. Like, you can tell, like, hey, this is Osumesi, or this is Jordan, or this is Ashley, because they have patterns, and that's how you figure them out. If this person is showing you their patterns, and you're literally sitting here like, these are their patterns for 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, and you're still sitting there, hey, what do you want me to tell you? God has given us the common sense. Let us use it. Because guys, like, I just be getting baffled. I be getting baffled. Because especially if you're the type of person who wants a ring, who wants a yes from a woman, but you're still sitting there and the woman has not committed to you, the man has not committed to you, and then there are people who want to come to your wedding. They're not coming because what? You guys have not figured out that, you're not using the common sense to like, hey, this person is not a committed person. They don't like committed relationship. And we are still sitting there. So what are we doing? You're wasting your life. You're wasting your time. Come on, guys. We have to use common sense. And this is another element as to a thriving relationship, because I feel like sometimes people are not using it. People just want to act like, the red flags are not there. The red flags are not there, and that is what like kind of messes up these type of relationships. Let me give you guys an example, right? Actually, I'm gonna give this example in the next element, and we're gonna see how it correlates. Okay, so the fourth element of what I believe is needed in a thriving relationship is not leading with our heart, but leading with our mind. Like I said, all these points kind of like correlate to each other. And I feel like as women, right, sometimes, I'm speaking for women, not for all women, because not all women are like this. But let's just be honest with ourselves. This is not a video to bash anyone. I'm just trying to like bring awareness to situations that I've seen that has been happening, where we're like just letting ourselves go and just doing things when they're literally red flags. So this is not a video to bash anyone, just to let y'all know. Just saying it. But okay, I'm not gonna say only women. Let me just say like the female, male, right? If you're in a relationship, sometimes we lead with our heart instead of leading with our mind. What do I mean by that? Sometimes there are red flags that we see in a person. So let's say like, even as a friend, you guys are friends, but you guys have like some type of like, like you guys have some like what a dog cry, be cry, right? That's the one who said Osumesi, this man has lied to you, right? As a friend though, and it was like a big situation where he lied to you, or he lied to somebody. And this is like not like a once in a lifetime lie. He lies continuously. That is a red flag. Oh. But sister will go and get in a relationship with Osumesi. Or Osumesi will go and get in a relationship with sister. And then 2 years, 1 year down the line, something is not adding up. Osumesi or sister has been lying. And you're like, that's how you are. That's really how you are. No, that's not how he... Oh my God. He's always been like that. So you were just blind to the red flags. You're just blind. What's Susu when you say you won't see sister or Osumesi say like he or she's lying. You knew this as friends, Crumple. You knew this. These red flags were there, and you just decided to just keep it and be like, "Oh, nothing's gonna happen. I'm good." He not gonna lie to me. She not gonna lie to me. That's a lie. People are people, and it's only by the grace of God where we change. Honestly, let's be honest, okay? Let's be honest. Like, I was gonna give the example previously, but like I said, I'm gonna keep it in this example, okay? Or this element, as in leading with your mind instead of your heart. So I was watching a YouTube video with this YouTuber, I love her, Susu, and she was reacting to this video about DaBaby and DaniLeigh. Now, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe DaniLeigh knew about DaBaby, and if you know DaBaby, I believe you guys know Nisubain, like his character. And DaniLeigh got in a relationship with DaBaby, knowing his character. Let me say that again. She got into a relationship, quote unquote, with DaBaby, knowing his character. You've already seen the red flags, but you got a relationship with him. And Susu was pointing out the fact that, you know, women, we allow, or men or people allow other people to treat them the way that they see themselves. Or like, I believe that's what she said. Something in that, you know, that situation where we allow people to treat us the way like we see ourselves, or how we want people to treat us. Like, for example, if you want to be treated with respect, you're going to act in respect. You're going to show like, hey, ways of respect. If you're over here doing things you're not supposed to be doing, how do you expect a guy or a girl to respect you? If you're talking in a way that obviously like does not show respect, how do you expect somebody to then relate in and respect you as a person? You know? Okay, so she was saying how DaniLeigh, you know, there's a video where DaniLeigh was being dog walked. And me personally, I don't know about y'all or about you men or, you know, boys or whatever, but I'm not like, what? You're not gonna dog walk me? What does that mean? Like, what does that mean? What does that mean? She was saying like, if he's dog walking you, then obviously he doesn't see you as anything like that's like valuable. He doesn't respect you. He doesn't see you as anything. But these were all red flags, but she didn't see that. And then, you know, she got pregnant, of course, no problem. I mean, whatever, comments, whatever. But, you know, they got pregnant and DaniLeigh had his baby, and there was a video that surfaced about, you know, him just being some type of way towards her. But, Danny, you knew about this. This is a prime example of somebody leading with their heart rather than their mind, because it's like you saw all of this. You saw how this person is. He already has previous baby mama. Obviously he left her for you. Like, it's not like, and she was pregnant. It's not like you're gonna be any different. What makes you different? Honestly, what makes you different? Only by the favor of God is somebody different. Because men will be men, women will be women. Like I said, you can only be changed by the grace of God. And does somebody else have like another opinion? You can only really be changed by the grace of God. People are who they are. And so as people who are trying to get into relationships, friendships, boyfriend and girlfriend leading to marriage, you know, we need to like literally move with our head and not our heart. Move with your head first. I mean, yeah. Move with your head first. You're gonna see the red flags, because if you're moving with logic, you're going to literally see all the red flags. But I think we've been on this topic long enough. The next topic, or the next element in what I think is needed in a thriving relationship, is last but not least, prayer. I know I already said that you need God, but you need a conversation with God. You can't just be like, God is my personal savior, blah, 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 but then you're not having conversations with him about certain people in your life. Because I did tell you guys earlier that God knows the plans that he has for you. If your mom says she's taking you to Hawaii next week, but like you haven't gone to go and ask her, hey ma, like what are the plans for the traveling thing? How we booked the ticket, how are things gonna move? You need to have plans for certain things, is what I'm trying to say. So if God has a plan for you, you need prayer to communicate with him. Hey God, not hey God, sorry, oh my gosh. God, have communication with God about like certain people in your life. Some people are here to stay, some people are here for a purpose, and some people are just meant to not be in your life. You don't just allow everybody in. You don't just allow people to just be like, hey, I'm your friend, I'm your bestie. No. What is your purpose in my life? So with that knowing, you have to go to your father and be like, hey God, not hey God, sorry, oh my gosh, not again. God, what is the purpose of this person in my life? If you don't see no purpose in the person, obviously praying to him, God, what is going on? Asking him the plans of this person. What is the intention of this person in my life? Because honestly, some people just come into your life to just come and ruin it. Some people come into your life to gossip. Some people come into your life to spread, the part of the gossip, spreading false rumors about you. But then this one, you're calling your friend, or you're calling this one your boyfriend. Some people come to you to damage you. And then when they're done, they leave. My father always said that if a guy, guys, right? They'll play with you, son. They'll play with you like Ludo. Then they'll just leave and then they'll find the perfect person. Or, and it's vice versa as well. I feel like there's some women or girls who also, do this. So obviously, I feel like you would need prayer to be able to communicate with your Heavenly Father as to what is the intentions of this person in my life. And these are all things that I'm also taking lessons with. Prayer. So just to reiterate, hey, my bro, just to go over, there are 5 things that I personally feel, of course there are more, that can help in a thriving relationship. The first one is God. The second one is discernment. Third one is wisdom. The fourth one is leading with your mind and not with your heart first. The fifth one is prayer. Now, of course, like I said, there are multiple things that we need to incorporate into making a relationship thrive, and not only love, because if we only go with love, guys, love fades. Love does fade. But what keeps the relationship going besides love? Because if you don't have love, what else is there? There has to be a purpose. So all these things have to be incorporated. What are some things that you feel like have to be incorporated in a relationship that is going to thrive besides love? Let me know down in the comments below. Okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this conversation. I hope you guys really loved it. I really want to know you guys' ideas and opinions. And you guys, I want you guys to share this video. I want you guys to subscribe, like, and comment. Okay? I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!